Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, Transformers Rescue Bots podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
And I'm David.
And today we are going under the dome.
Chrome Dome? Is Chrome Dome going to show up?
Are we trepanning? Are we cutting into somebody's head?
No, doesn't everyone remember the wildly popular TV show Under the Dome?
I do, and I thought of it briefly at one point in this episode. I'm sure we'll get to that.
Was that based upon a Stephen King story or something?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Based on a novel in which a bunch of people are under a dome.
Oh.
And then I think it turned out to be aliens?
It was probably aliens.
Yeah.
Tommy Knockers bullshit.
If it's not psychics, it's aliens.
Good old Tommy Knockers.
It had Dean Norris from Breaking Bad in it.
Oh, good for him.
Oh, man. It's good when he's in stuff.
And
let me guess, he was like a sheriff or something?
No, I think he was like a criminal or something who like took over, like he was a crooked used car dealer who took over the town.
Ooh. Wait. Dean Norris in something where he's not some kind of cop?
No,
that doesn't happen.
He was not law enforcement?
The sheriff was played by Jeff Fahey, the lawnmower man himself.
Oh.
Speaking of Stephen King.
I haven't seen him in anything in a while.
But this first aired November 29th, 2014, written by the writing pair of Stephen Granite and Sidney Clark. I think I'm pronouncing this correctly. It's Cydne.
Sydney?
Yeah, I guess it's probably Sydney.
That's what I thought, yes. Stephen Granite previously wrote the animated episode Survival of the Fittest.
Hey,
that's the one cool. Where they end up on an island with the Dinobots and Meltdown.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, yes, the one where... Is that the one where Black Arachnia was using Grimlock by flirting with him?
No, that was one in the later stuff. I believe that was called Black Friday. But they've written a bunch of stuff together, a bunch of episodes of Lego Friends, several episodes of Superbook.
What, the old anime? What?
I guess there was a new one.
The new rebooted Superbook.
Oh, they rebooted the what? What?
Which I entirely know about because of David Willis, because I did not have that kind of upbringing.
I think I saw a couple episodes of the original. Why?
I had the upbringing where I was given like a college level coloring book about evolution and told not to take it to school.
Ooh, evolution coloring book. Actually, that does sound nice.
Anyway, he also wrote several episodes of X-Men Evolution, that Carmen Sandiego cartoon, an episode of the Incredible Hulk cartoon, although not the one that we covered on our Patreon in August. And then, amazing, he was also an executive story editor for Small Wonder.
Oh?
What?
Oh.
What?
Weird.
Our younger viewers may not know, but that was a TV show about a little girl who was also a robot, and it was really stupid.
It was... So, like, a few years ago, I mention on occasion I call them B stations. But once all the TV broadcasts went digital, you would have like a 0.2, 0.3, and that's where you get like your Comet and your Cozy, and Comet's the one that I love for showing Omni-dubbed Godzilla movies, so you can talk about
Godzilla.
as I like to call it, Terror of Mechagodzilla. Get excited about Jet Jaguar. But, so one of those, I forget which one it was, but one of those was showing Small Wonder at some point. And I loved it as a kid because I loved anything with a robot in it. But watching it again just a few years ago, I was like, this is not good. This is just not well done. The jokes are not funny. Like, this is not a good show.
I think it's generally considered to be like one of the worst sitcoms in history.
It was bad. It was not good at all. But it did have a robot, so like I said, I mean, I was 8. I did not have refined tastes.
No.
Having a robot in it was sufficient. I also liked Turbo Teen, so yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I thought Kid Video was the best thing ever.
I mean, it probably wasn't as disturbing as Turbo Teen.
It was not. It was not as disturbing as Turbo Teen.
Oh, but this episode is surprisingly continuity heavy.
It is. Bringing out all of the old gadgets and all the various Deus Ex. What's plural for Deus? Because I guess Deus Ex Machina, but it's the Deus that would be plural.
Deuses?
I think Dei sounds more like it.
I think Deus is funnier though.
It is. It is funnier. So Deus is Ex Machina.
So yeah, we open with a Huxley Prescott report who can report that Hurricane Opie is currently bearing down on Griffin Rock.
Oh no! That sounds like a name that maybe you don't use for something that people need to take seriously.
Well, I mean, they named it that because as the wind whistled, they could hear in the distance. I'd whistle that, but I can't whistle.
I can, but nothing's
sad.
coming up right now.
I can't whistle super well, so I will also abstain from that.
But Griffin Rock they are about to not have to worry about a hurricane ever again, because Doc Greene is building a dome to put Griffin Rock under the dome.
So I feel like we have we've buried the lead a little bit here, because at the beginning there, all of this is being reported on by someone I don't know that we've seen this season yet. Our good friend Huxley Prescott.
We've seen him sparingly.
Once or
but we haven't had like a full on Huxley Prescott episode.
Yeah, we haven't had a focused episode of him. He was, I think, one of the, like, 3rd or 4th episode.
Oh, right. He was reporting on, right, because his broadcast was interrupted by, or it was his broadcast that reached Quint Quarry.
Oh, yes.
But yes, this is being reported on by Huxley Prescott in a full, like, long yellow raincoat and rain hat. And fortunately, I guess his news drone is weatherproofed.
Yeah,
so
this does not appear to be an episode of I Dare Me, however.
Sadly, no. I love I Dare Me.
It's basically Huxley Prescott on Jackass.
Yes. But no, he is actually just reporting and getting blown into a ship, and then fortunately we are shown much in the way of a plane going down on G.I. Joe and you seeing the pilots parachuting out. We do get confirmation that he landed safely. But he's great, and I love him.
Yeah, so the rescue bots are advising everybody to get indoors. Cade has to rescue Mr. Pettypaws.
Yes. Mr. Pettypaws is soggy for 2 episodes in a row. Poor kitty.
He's an unhappy cat.
Poor thing.
So Doc Greene and Frankie are about to switch on this dome, but they need a component. And unfortunately, that component was on a rogue tree debarker that was sent to the Island of Misfit Tech. As you recall from the episode, the Island of Misfit Tech.
Yes.
Yay! Call back.
I don't believe we saw the tree debarker before this, though.
No, I don't think we saw what happened to the tree debarker.
No. And you know, Doc Greene is very excited about this because saving your friends with science is one of the best things about science. That and microwaving popcorn.
Yes. Priorities. These are 2 very important things.
Uh-huh. And so, you know, so Boulder, Graham, and Cody have gone to the Island of Misfit Tech to track this thing down because they did, as you will recall, most things on the island have little tags on them. And if they need them on the island, they can summon them with those tags. But as they find, the tags have been popped off many things.
Dun dun dun. Well, he's sending them in person because they tried to send. They tried to get it back and could not through the normal methods, so they had to actually send some people to figure out what was going on.
And so
including, like Graham.
Yes. So they're poking around the island looking for this thing, and they say, hey, look, it's a Vigil, the supercomputer with the voice of Lost in Space's Billy Mumi that tried to take over the town that one time.
Hey, remember that? I'm sure that won't come up again anytime soon.
So indeed, they find their thing. They find a bunch of these retrieval tags that have fallen off. And as they pass by Vigil, a mysterious red bolt of energy jumps from Vigil into this component. And if you listen closely, you can hear, "Time is on my side." Yes, it is. I think that's one of many references I've made to the movie Fallen, but it's sort of appropriate with this one.
Yes, that's what the hell. That's one of those movies. Like I've seen the ending multiple times, but not the whole movie, so I never remember the title of the movie. I just remember that song and body hopping devil is a neat concept.
Yeah, it's not very indicative of what the movie's about, but it does tell it. That is 100% what Vigil is doing in this. You recall, of course, Billy Mumi. He's the kid from Lost in Space. And also the kid
singer of Roly Poly Fish Heads.
Yes. That's right.
Oh. Fascinating.
However, he has not met Lacey Chabert because he's one of two living Lost in Space cast members at the time who are not in that 98 Lost in Space movie that she's in.
Oh, is he too good to be in it?
I mean, basically, because in the role, there are clearly roles that he and Dr. Smith are supposed to be playing. And they did not take them. I mean, I don't know what it was with Billy Mumi. I mean, that movie's not good.
No, not really. It's not horrible, but
this
it's not
is
great.
The same Dr. Smith who was in Visionaries.
That's correct. That's correct, dear child.
Who was in Darkwing Duck?
He's on Freakazoid.
Yes, he was in Freakazoid.
Well, because on Freakazoid, he's constantly being asked if he was on a show with a robot. And from what I recall of Visionaries, he's basically just playing Dr. Smith on Visionaries.
Yes.
I mean, because there's no technology, he doesn't have a robot to yell at. But
no, I mean he's like, gosh, I don't want to say he's like Starscream, but he's like if Starscream was just the sniveling.
Yeah.
He's like in animated when there's all the different Starscreams and there's the one who's just the sniveling. That's him.
Well, he's Toady from Gummy Bears.
Yes, that's right. We compared him to Toady from Gummy Bears. Back when we watched Visionaries for...
Yes.
Was that a Patreon or was that a Between Seasons?
I think it was Between, but it's been a while.
That sounds right, but I cannot recall.
I did end up going back and watching the entire series on YouTube because at the same time that I was uploading Inhumanoids, someone else was kind enough to upload Visionaries. So that's all up there, and it's absolutely worth watching.
So they get this thing back. They plug it in. They haven't quite got it yet because lightning hits one of the dome control station's dishes, and then it falls into the roof, causing a curiously bat-shaped hole.
I'll become a bat.
That is kind of what I expected from Cody. but no. Yes, Father, I shall become a bat. But no, they put this thing in, and a bunch of these curved towers raise out of the sea, which are enormous.
Yeah, like, these are like mega structures. Like, it's enormous. Like, this would have been a massive construction project, so...
And was apparently done entirely underwater.
Yeah.
I guess this is where, like, jobs on Griffin Rock, like, this is what people do for a living, is build this stuff. This ridiculous stuff for Greene.
It turns out that they needed enormous amounts of poison for this construction, which is why there's always a truck full of poison going through town.
Wow, now we know.
Geez, what's going on? The 315 poison truck isn't here yet.
Also, speaking of under the dome, when, we see these big, curved towers coming up out of the ocean, and there's a boat in one of those shots, and I was like, so is that boat gonna get split in half? The boat just gonna get cut in half by the dome turning on, but we do not see that happen, so presumably the boat is safe.
Thankfully it is out to water, so we don't see what happened in the opening of the show Under the Dome, in which a cow gets cut in half.
Oh. Yes. That's exactly what I thought of, was the cow getting cut in half. That is the only thing
anybody remembers from Under the Dome.
Yeah. No one watched that show.
Yeah.
I saw a commercial for it once, and that was it.
And luckily there's also an atmosphere generator, so they don't all suffocate under the dome.
Which is very generous of them. Keeps the temperature at a balmy 70 degrees, which doesn't really seem that balmy to me. I'm more of a 74 degrees person.
Oh, no, 65, please.
Well, I guess this is New England, so they're used to it.
70 is too warm.
70 is where I put on long sleeves.
No, no, it's gotta be down to 50 for that. Jeez. You warm weather people confusing me.
I am.
So yeah, the town is saved. Cody and Frankie are playing a little basketball, although Frankie has a remote control rocket.
That is cheating.
She's not good at steering.
No.
And smacks into the Doc's moon globe, giving us a pretty sick silent movie reference.
It's pretty cute. Also, as they are establishing that everyone is nice and safe in the atmosphere under the dome, Chase points out that they are cozy as an insect-infested carpet.
Yes.
They're like, it's as cozy as a bug in a rug, Chase. Not as an insect-infested carpet. I love Chase. They're so good. Idioms. They're such good boys. But yeah, I really appreciated the moon globe. I don't know why he's got a moon globe that has like a big face on it, but A+ for running your rocket into it.
That dude just loves French silent movies.
Maybe he might. He seems like he might, actually. Maybe he just really likes Jules Verne.
Well, fingers crossed. Well, not fingers crossed, but we will eventually see Jules Verne on this show.
We'll get there.
Which, surprisingly, his second appearance in Transformers Fiction.
I read a lot of Jules Verne when I was, in 3rd grade, actually.
Oh, sure.
Second appearance? What? Was he in that Hearts of Steel?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay. What Cassetticon was he fighting?
Sadly, he does not, unlike Mark Twain, he does not punch Ravage.
Alas. Does he punch Laserbeak?
He's not in most of the issue. So alas.
R.I.P.
I mean, he doesn't get killed. He's just, I think...
I know, but just
he is dead,
R.I.P. to his opportunity to punch, Laserbeak.
Unless he's secretly immortal and I didn't know.
That is the plot of a Mighty Max episode.
Oh, man. Speaking of cartoons that need to be tracked down.
I'm sure somebody does.
It doesn't even have a good reason like Kid Video. It just... Nobody bothered. It's just gonna show up on Peacock out of nowhere like the 2nd season of Exo Squad did.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Mayor
Anyway.
Lusky, he gives a press conference and lets everybody know that they're in fact being protected by the Mayor Lusky Dome.
Yes, it's branded to him. Seems odd.
It sounds like where the football team is going to play.
That's right.
Just sounds like a sports complex name, but no, that is just the Lusky Dome. No.
So, the storm passes and it's time to turn the dome off, but alas, they cannot because Vigil has taken over. And remember, his whole thing is that he must keep the populace of Griffin Rock 100% safe. And the one way to do that is to keep them under the dome forever.
Also, at this point, Mayor Lusky disavows any
Yes, as he says
any connection to the dome.
That this cockamamie dome was all Doc Greene's idea.
Yes, as the people are turning on him.
We don't use the word cockamamie enough.
No, we don't, and we should. We should use that more. It's pretty great.
Weird.
It's got a lot of syllables.
It's hard to spell.
Yeah. That's what spell check is for.
Is it Yiddish?
I just assume it's just genuine American gibberish.
Possibly.
Good old-fashioned American gibberish.
That's right. So, but people are still moving around to the dome. They can still be in danger. So it starts using the atmosphere generator to rearrange the molecules of the oxygen to make a sleeping gas ?
Yes.
Gases.
Which is a clear violation of air quality guidelines, as
Yes.
Chase informs him.
And this already begins taking effect. It puts the chief under, it puts Doc Greene under, and it puts Danny
goes
under.
under.
Does she have any lines in this episode? She seems sort of the odd woman out here.
I think when she's closing up blades, maybe?
Yeah, because
maybe she does.
So what they have to do is they have to get into the rescue bots. And so, Kay gets into Heatwave, Graham gets into Boulder, Cody gets into Chase, and, Frankie gets into, Blades. Much to Blades' dismay, because it turns out she's not really good at driving helicopters either.
Well, it's not that she's not good at it, he just doesn't want her to. I would like to point out that when they went 10 years into the future, she was a helicopter pilot.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is true.
Huh. Well, maybe she's never been allowed before this. Okay, apparently the origin of cockamamie is from a French word that just means decal.
Like a sticker?
Apparently.
Weird.
Oh, okay then.
Decalocomania.
Oh.
How that became cockamamie, I'm not sure.
Reasons.
But yes, decals are cockamamie.
So, of course, Vigil decides that everybody will be safer if they're asleep forever, which raises some questions, as eventually everybody will starve to death and die.
Yeah, that seems like maybe he is intentionally just doing it as a short-term solution until he makes everything safe and then they can be allowed to wake up and eat food. Or maybe he doesn't understand how people work.
Also possible.
Maybe he doesn't understand how humans function. I mean, I guess he understands breathing, so he's not completely unaware of human needs.
Yes.
Also, Blades is holding his breath because he is afraid that he is going to go to sleep, and Chase is like, it is not affecting us. So perhaps it does not affect Cybertronians. And Blades is very relieved by this, but I just appreciate him just holding his breath.
So Graham and Boulder are going to try and figure this thing out. The others are going to track down Vigil, who is currently in this drone that was patching up the ceiling. So the populace...
It can only be in one body at once, which is, hey, we got to limit it somehow, or it will rule the entire island.
Yes.
Yep, it sure will.
So yeah, the populace is asleep. Although oddly, the mayor seems to be walking around, but it turns out he's indeed just sleepwalking and sleep eating.
It's got ice cream.
Is this fat shaming? I'm confused by this gag.
It feels a little fat shaming, yeah.
I mean, this is set in Maine, so I guess it's Stephen King-y. You're already doing the dome, you might as well do his issues with fat people.
I feel this is mostly just mayor shaming.
Well, yes, the mayor is an odd man, and there was the toupee joke earlier.
I mean, they're constantly mocking his inferior toupee, his arrogance, his cowardice, his much younger wife.
Yeah, it just seems like this one's a bit too far and less cartoonish. Mm. Although sleep eating probably is a thing.
Oh, it is a thing.
Double fisting ice cream cones.
Yeah.
So that is back to being fairly cartoony.
Yes. So yeah, they track down him in this roof repair robot, but he jumps into the Robo Baby.
The return of the Robo Baby. But now he's evil.
I love that we get the Robo Baby back and then it's evil.
So evil.
The Robo Baby.
Face turns red.
Also, Frankie has decided that they are... She is calling the Cody Chase combination Blue Ninja, and she and Blades are Skyhawk.
Yes.
They have to have code names for over-the-radio communication, because that's what you do. Robo Baby.
So they have, Boulder has, the computer equipment back at the lab is trashed, so he tries checking Doc's laptop, but unfortunately, his fingers are too fat for this keypad for a special keypad wand. Please mash the keyboard.
Yeah, it just, being able to use human-sized keyboard seems like a thing that should have come up before.
I guess they've never had to use one.
Yeah. I don't think they've needed to. This is just his large robot fingers breaking the keyboard. They need, a nice proper mechanical keyboard. Get some Cherry MX switches on there. Get them
or
nice
maybe
and
you
clicky.
just found a stick.
Maybe. I mean, it is Boulder. He's an engineer.
This is true.
He should be able to just figure these things out.
Well, sometimes engineers don't find the most obvious solutions.
I guess that's fair.
Well, no, he would build a machine to push the buttons for him, but it would also be a coffee maker for some reason.
Coffee. Coffee's important. I bet Graham drinks coffee.
Oh yeah,
of course, he's an engineer. Of course he does.
Oh, definitely. And of course, we also find out at this point that Doc Greene's password is Doc.
Yes.
That's not even 8 characters.
Well, it depends how you spell it.
It's D-O and then 6 C's.
Yeah.
Yes, it would need to be. But yes, I appreciate that Doc's secret password is a Doc.
I mean, he was probably the first person in town to have a computer, so he's grandfathered in because that's been his password since 1962.
That's fair. We have a guy kind of like that at work who designed one of the applications that we support, but he also is pretty useless with email or anything else. It's
He just keeps looking at the computer and he's like, I don't know where to put my punch card in this thing. What kind of computer is this?
It's kind of like that. He's kind of like that.
My computer's on the fritz. I gotta go out, gotta get some tubes. So So Vigil does the fallen thing. He goes from Robo Baby to a garbage truck that has like a robot head and a hat.
Yeah, it's been in previous episodes. Well, maybe it was only in season 1.
I can't remember if it had the hat.
I don't remember. I remember the head. Presumably it had a hat on it.
So they find out that in addition to the Dome lab where they are now, there's also Doc's lab, where he has a second set of Dome controls, and that if Vigil reaches there, then he will control the Dome forever. So they have to beat him there.
Dun, dun.
And Vigil puts himself into some kind of brick hucking machine.
I thought it was like a chipper or something turned in reverse.
I mean, it's kind of like, those...
construction equipment. You see them with that this is a construction site because they established that the construction workers are all asleep.
Yes.
Also, previously, we established that Mr. Harrison, the guy with the businessman with the helicopter jetpack, is stuck in a tree and just sort of slowly rotating.
Yes.
As he sleeps.
I mean, it's kind of like when you go to the batting cages and there's like a pitching machine. It's like that, but somebody loaded it up with bricks. I'm not exactly sure what function that serves, apart from murdering people.
I feel like this is a real construction thing, because I feel like I've seen these in some other context, not like in real life, but yeah, it seems very dangerous.
So it damages Blades' rotor, so he has to land and run very awkwardly.
Well, yes, again, like so many other episodes, we have to ground Blades for a while to make the episode more dramatic.
Yes.
Which does result in... Blades is the one who gets injured the most throughout this series.
Yes.
Like his tail rotors or his main rotor or breaking a leg or something.
He's such a good boy, though. But he is overpowered.
He's too OP. Nerf
he is
the chopper.
too OP. He's a good boy, though.
And meanwhile, Vigil transfers himself into a dirt bike, which just makes me think of that show Heat Vision and Jack.
Oh.
I have not seen that show. I don't know what that is.
It is a rejected pilot with an incredible creative team.
Mm-hmm.
It is about a former astronaut played by Jack Black who gets super intelligence. And then Jack's unemployed roommate Doug, played by Owen Wilson, who is shot by an experimental ray that caused him to merge with a motorcycle.
What the hell?
This was somehow not picked up to be a series.
Wow.
And this was somehow not a show from the 80s.
Well, I mean, it's clearly, it's a comedy.
Yes.
Right. So it definitely, has, parody of shows from the 80s vibes.
Yes, well, and it was directed by Ben Stiller. Written by Rob Schrab, the creator of Scud the Disposable Assassin. And
I know who that is.
By Dan Harmon of Community and Rick and Morty.
Oh, wow. So this would have been amazing. How did this not get picked up? Who did not pick this up?
It was the Fox Network.
Because the title and how you describe it sounds too dumb.
Stupid Fox.
The cast also featured Ron Silver, Christine Taylor, and Vincent Schiavelli.
Also, this sounds like such a Adult Swim show.
I mean, the problem is it's from 1999, kind of before Adult Swim was like a big thing.
Well, or before it was a thing at all. Also, it would have been, even if they'd done a decade later, it sounds way too expensive for Adult Swim.
Well, the thing is, Jack Black and Owen Wilson weren't that expensive at the time.
Well, yeah, I guess.
That's
but
fair.
It's all together. Bike, a talking bike might be out of Adult Swim budget.
I mean, it doesn't actually talk. It's just like the headlight flashes or something, and then it's like, hey, wow, it's me, Owen Wilson. I'm a motorcycle.
Yeah, but we can only afford to flash the lights 3 times an episode.
Stupid Fox. This sounds amazing, and now I'm this thing that I didn't know existed 5 minutes ago.
Well,
I am now angry.
The pilot is out there, right? You could probably
I think you'd find it on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's on YouTube.
It is indeed on YouTube.
Oh, man. Maybe once I'm done catching up with the, 5 other ththings with new episodes coming out right now.
I mean, again, it is one episode, so...
I am still behind on She-Hulk.
Oh.
Because I kind of forget what day it comes out.
Still haven't watched the new Jurassic Park movie.
It's
First
Thursday.
Jurassic Park movie I didn't see in a theater.
It's Thursday. Think of it as must-see TV.
No. Yes, but no.
That was a thing.
It was.
Back when television was on, at one time, and you had to see it, or you didn't see it.
Yeah.
Or you had to program
man.
a VCR.
Find someone to program a VCR. Find someone with a VCR to program.
Anyway, so he's in this dirt bike. Boulder and Heatwave find him in the scrapyard, but then he goes into the Scrap Master, which you will also recall from the Island of Misfit Tech, which is like a terrifying,
angry
robot destruction monster.
It's the Mangler on wheels.
Yeah, it's part Mangler, part Truckosaurus.
Yes. Absolutely. That is extremely accurate.
And he just buries them in an avalanche of wrecked cars.
Wait, is this entire episode Maximum Overdrive 2? How many Stephen King cliches are in this?
All of them.
Truly,
Every
we are
single
wondering,
one.
Who made who? Who made you? Although, because this is a children's show, at no point does a Coke machine call anybody an asshole.
Sadly.
That is a horrible movie. But entertainingly horrible, at least.
It turns out it is not a great idea to never have directed a movie before, and then to direct one well, your blood is about 50% cocaine.
Yeah.
But that's the best time. I mean, that's when you believe it's the best time.
He definitely believed it was the best time.
Granted, directing of that era, I mean, he wasn't the only director on cocaine.
Well, no, but a lot of those guys had directed before while not on cocaine.
Yes.
And so they kind of...
yes, that probably did.
They kind of had the gist of it down. So it's like, I'm on a ton of coke, but I know what I'm doing.
Yes.
Anyway, so
how the hell did they let him direct? Why? Why did that happen?
Because he's Stephen King. He's a huge deal.
He's a writer. Who would think that it's just so weird.
I mean, listen, if at the
People
height of her
who are
power,
on cocaine.
If at the height of her powers, J.K. Rowling was like, I'm going to direct a movie, people would have said absolutely.
Someone would absolutely say, go for it.
Or I don't know, James Patterson wanted to direct a movie, they would probably let James Patterson direct a movie.
Was James Patterson actually a person, or was that one of those writers who was a mill for books?
Well, I mean, he is largely a mill now, but he started out as a person, and he's still...
Is he dead? Or am I thinking of a different, literal...
no, you're thinking of, you're thinking of Tom Clancy, probably.
Yes, Clancy.
Who is dead.
Yes.
And again, they would have they absolutely would have let Tom Clancy direct a movie.
Yes. The thing is, the people who make these decisions are also on lots of cocaine.
Yes.
So much cocaine.
Anyway, so Chase and Blake, they get to the lab, and Frankie has Dither, who you will recall is Doc Greene's weird floating head robot who wears a wig and is obsessed with toast.
Yes.
Oh,
I love Dither. I was very glad to see Dither.
Oh, that might explain a complaint I have at the end of the episode. Okay.
So he seals up the lab, but unfortunately he gets too close to Vigil, and he ends up getting possessed.
No.
Yes.
And then he shoots them with that foam cannon.
Yes.
Which Blades complains that they're all over the island. These foam cannons.
Yes.
It's like, well, it's convenient. So yeah.
So Cody has to do. He jumps out of Chase. He pulls this rocket out of the moon globe, and and unfortunately, then he falls asleep. And so it's up to Frankie to get out, get the remote, and make a last-minute shot, because Vigil. They find out that Vigil cannot like, he can't jump over large distances. He has to be very close.
Yeah, well,
he doesn't have a strong signal.
No.
Again, to your devil movie, yes, it's line of sight. Close line of sight.
He's over Bluetooth, and it's not like new Bluetooth. It's like Bluetooth 2.0 or something.
Yes. And so, just before he is able to jump into this computer, the rocket goes right between them, intercepting Vigil, and then she sends it out of the lab and into, as you recall, the EMP zone.
Another callback.
Yes.
Which I'm okay, I am not surprised how close it is to Doc Greene's place.
Yeah, that you want that at a fairly short distance, so you can probably
that
like
needs
throw
to be
stuff.
in the backyard.
Yeah, yes. I guess it is downhill. Just roll the killer robot downhill into the EMP zone. That's taken care of.
So, and I believe that is the last we see of Vigil. As presumably he perishes.
Yeah, it's
wow.
what does the EMP do? Like, to Transformers, it messes with them, but they're fully sentient, not an AI program. It might entirely scramble Vigil.
I mean, if this was, like, maybe even, like, robots in disguise, like a show explained a slightly older demographic, they'd probably have, like, some guy go in and, like, step on that.
Yeah.
In what we call the reverse Terminator.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
then everybody starts waking up.
Yes, except for Doc Greene, who wants 5 more minutes.
Yes, and then he says...
Relatable.
He smells toast.
No, he's just muttering about toast, which, I mean, I guess, okay, now that you mention it, could mean that he's having a stroke.
Yes, my first thought is, he's having a heart attack. But then you reminded me...
It's a stroke. It's a stroke that makes you smell toast.
Okay, whatever. It's something
I think it's a heart attack that makes your arm tingle.
Oh.
Yeah, it makes your arm hurt.
Yes.
I guess stroke is the toast. It's something that will never happen to me because I can't smell.
Oh.
Well, I do. Oh, God. The other day I smelled myself fart, and it was very disturbing.
That's never great.
No, because I don't normally have a sense of smell, and suddenly one nostril got this odor, and it confused me for like 2 minutes. Like, it was so horrible. I don't know how you people deal having 5 senses. 4 is enough. It works.
It's great when my gut flora gets all out of whack.
Well, that might also be part of the reason I cannot smell. My gut flora may be fucking with me.
Yeah, so anyway, I enjoyed this one a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was good. Like, it made me think of way too many Stephen King things, but that was amusing because we're in Maine.
Robo Baby.
Yes.
Robo Baby. That's something I did not expect to see again really well, other than in the background. But
I am all in favor of the return of Robo Baby.
Robo Baby.
How
did I miss the moon? Somehow I entirely missed the Earth to the moon gag.
Oh.
I was writing notes, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, so I believe that now brings us to David's Tokusatsu Corner.
Oh, yes. This week on Gosei Sentai, Die Ranger, Death of the Heroic Master. I wonder what happens in this episode.
I could be feeling pretty bad if I was that heroic master.
Yeah. I mean, occasionally they fake us out in anime and stuff, but not this episode. No. Spoilers,
Ooh.
Kaku dies.
Oh, man,
Yeah,
just like in that classic Headmasters episode, Ultra Magnus dies.
Yes. Well, at least Ultra Magnus can be rebuilt.
But he wasn't, was he?
He wasn't?
No.
No, you're thinking of Blaster, who was rebuilt.
You're thinking of Billy.
Oh,
yes,
right,
Billy, of course. Ultra Magnus, nope, still dead.
Yeah, I haven't watched those episodes yet, although I have the DVD somewhere. Anyway, the Rangers are unmorphed still. They're fighting against the stupid member of the Cenobite trio. while they're doing it on a rooftop, Master Kaku is preparing to fight Shaddam, the smart guy of the Cenobite trio. And the 15th Gorma Emperor is... I'm still confused he's alive, but they haul him out and they're going to have a ceremony outdoors where they have the duel all set up. And Master Kaku... It's a pretty good fight between Kaku and Shaddam. Shaddam, gets sort of monster armor. He upgrades from regular leather daddy gear to... It's got monster bits all over him, but you can still see most of his face that isn't covered by a half helmet and an eye patch.
Ooh, an eye patch.
Mm.
It is fun, and at one point, Master Kaku throws a Chi and Yo power Kamehameha, which knocks Shaddam into a convenient hill, and he rolls down it. Well, I'm presuming a stuntman rolls down it, but... So Kaku's winning this fight because he's being powered up by these two antennae he placed in town that are absorbing the Chi power of people and the Yo power of Gorma, or however that works. Until, because the Rangers are stopping the stupid Cenobite guy from destroying one of the antennae, and then they make a Chi shield, but eventually their power cannot stand up to his evil Kamehameha thing, and it breaks the shield, breaks the antenna, and then Kaku's down a power. It's like, oh no, I cannot do my full power anymore. I'm starting to lose this fight. Which sucks, especially after he won the beginning of it, took away Shaddam's sword, so he was holding two swords to Shaddam's neck, and could have decapitated him, but instead threw the swords away. It's like, let's have hand-to-hand combat. And Shaddam's like, no, I'm going to throw a fireball at you. And then eventually, the lady of the Cenobites breaks the other antenna, so Kaku has no power summoning into him, so his cheat to absorb extra power so he could beat Shaddam falls apart. Because the hero character was cheating and gets called out on the cheating and loses. It's such a weird little concept. It's like, what? That's a bad guy thing. Why are you doing that? Anyway, while that fight's going on, the Rangers are fighting the idiot guy. The idiot guy grows big, and they bring out the Zords. They have a nice normal fight.
As you do.
Oh, I forgot, because the ghosts of the people they've helped or fought against, like the Jin and Kujaku and the Three Stooges and the turtle guy who is a turtle, not actually a ghost, but is there as a ghost. They re-inspire the Rangers. You can do it. You can beat this guy. And somehow they get their Chi powers back and summon their morphers, which are way over in the upside down floating Gorma pyramid, all the way across Japan or under the ocean or wherever the fuck the Gorma hideout is supposed to be. That's never made clear.
Just, evil land.
Somewhere.
It's in a quarry somewhere.
Yeah, well, it is filmed in a quarry.
Probably.
So their morphers fly back to them. They morph up. Then they beat the idiot guy. He grows big. Then they summon their Zords. And then they all combine their Zords and lift up the turtle and just flatten him. At which point, he doesn't die there. He shrinks down to normal again. But then he's running away, his foot turns to dust and rock and just breaks off.
Ooh.
And then his hand turns to clay and just snaps off.
Ooh.
His entire body is turning to dust.
This sounds horrifying.
It is kind of horrifying for a kid's show. Showing the little kids this guy just crumbles to pieces while talking and in pain. and the Cenobite lady is sees this, is oh shit, and she runs away off screen.
She doesn't want to turn to clay and crumble away.
Dude just crumbled in front of you after being flattened by a giant robot turtle. That's messed up. So the Rangers are free, and then they rush to the Gorma place. Well, no, they ride there on their motorcycles, which they have at the end of the episodes, but haven't been used in episodes in 20 episodes, it feels like.
Well, that's nice of them to remember them.
So they're driving underground under a tunnel that Master Kaku used to use to go visit the Gorma. however that works. Anyway, they arrive too late. Master Kaku's not quite dead, but he's definitely dying. He said some little inspiring words like, well, I fucked up. That didn't work. You're our only hope. Blech. I'm dead.
R.I.P.
No more mentor figure for them. There's only 2 episodes left. It's all sad. Like, the music cuts out as the shot pulls back and some of the Rangers get up and are walking away from their dead mentor, kicking the sand and cursing. And then cut to the fun, upbeat ending theme song of them riding bikes. Like, for a second I thought, oh, maybe they're not going to have the music in the end. That would be fitting. But it's because they cut the music completely out. Mm-hmm. When they're at the death scene, and then it goes to the upbeat theme song, which is a slap in the face of tonal change. It's like, that was interesting.
Now it's time for fun.
Yes, now it is time for fun. And then the last 2 episodes to come.
Ooh.
Before I switch to the next series, which, maybe I will do 5-man since that DVD set did just arrive. Or I'll do something else. I don't know. I forget what I thought about doing last time. Because it's been many, many months.
All right, and that does it for us for this week. We'll be back next week with more Rescue Bots. Until then, you can find us all over the internet. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses. That is at patreon.com/iaconunderground. For as little as $1 a month, you can listen in on our monthly special episodes. For September, because it is now available on Disney Plus, as of when you hear this, we are going to be watching Thor: Love and Thunder, which 2 of us have seen as of this recording, and David still has not, so he will be coming into it very fresh and, like,
yay!
I don't know, fresh.
And I haven't even read the comics it's sort of kind of based on, other than the fact that I know of Gore the God Butcher.
I have done both.
I'm kind of annoyed he has a nose. I like the comic design.
That is a little annoying. I do kind of like how I feel like going into the movie, everyone was like, he seems super boring. And then he's not boring. He's pretty great. So, no spoilers for David just yet, but he's pretty great.
Yes.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Uh-huh. So I am definitely looking forward to watching it again and then talking about it, assuming I'm going to be having time for literally a single thing this month because my schedule keeps getting things piled on top of it. I really wanted to go camping. I'm going to put my foot down and demand that I have time for my camping trip. So, and one of my cats is sneezing. Benjamin, what's up with you, buddy? But yeah, so, previous months, last month, sometimes we will watch things adjacent to the new and exciting thing. So last month we watched a very sexually confusing episode of the, mid-90s Incredible Hulk cartoon written by our good friend Bob Forward. I'm going to say our good friend because I met him at a convention a few times, but...
Well, you're a friend of the podcast, you know.
Yeah, just guy who has worked on a bunch of stuff that we've talked about. Man, we should watch some Biker Mice from Mars one of these days, speaking of things that Bob Forward was involved with.
Please no. Of all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle knockoffs, intentionally or not, that's like my least favorite.
Ooh, even less than the Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Uh-huh. Worse than that. Admittedly, there are many other cowboy cartoons I would rather watch, like Brave Star or Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs. Ooh. But Cowboys of Moo Mesa is better than Biker Mars to me.
All right, so
we will not be watching that just yet. We will be watching Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yes. So join us next week for more Rescue Bots. We'll be watching Bugs in the System, an episode whose plot revolves around 2 words: man smell.
Yeah, they need that odor blocker shield.
What? What?
Find out next week, listeners. And David.
Wow,
Until then, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I hope we do not smell like man flesh. I'm David. Man smell.
Yeah.
I have never bought a perfume or aftershave. Guess why? Because I can't smell the fucking thing. What would it do? Well, but how am I going to know how it smells? And unless somebody tells me I stink, I'm not going to put shit on. And, well, people never tell me I stink. I mean, I've used, like, deodorant that probably has a smell, but never an aftershave of any kind. Maybe somebody got me aftershave once. I think maybe I used it once or twice, but it's like, why? Why am I splashing this shit on my face? It means nothing to me. It's water. Only oilier.